What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the Samurai Radio Sports Network, and today we're going to be doing my Miami Dolphins, good, the bad, and the ugly for preseason game number 3. And, whew, man, there is a good amount of it. So, as you guys know, the Miami Dolphins played against the Eagles on Thursday night, and when they played, they had done practices with each other throughout the week. I believe that started on Monday, and then went through Wednesday. And there was some good, some bad. Xavier Howard played very well during those practices. And then not much else that was too amazing, I guess you could say. But there are a lot of good. Compared to last week, there's a lot of good that I found within this game. And there's some bad, of course. But I did find a lot of good, so I want to go over it. So I have a list. I have it right down here, so I do apologize if I'm looking down a lot. But it'll pop up on the screen as well. So I'll have a list, and the first thing I want to talk about is Chase Allen, number 59 for the Miami Dolphins. And although it might not, like, if you're not watching the games intense, you're not hearing his name a lot, it seems as if Chase Allen has done a very good job to play very well for the Miami Dolphins, and he, I believe, should be a candidate to either end up on the practice squad. I don't think he'll make the roster. I think it's a possibility, but I'm not too sure. But he's definitely a guy that I've thought has looked pretty good. I think he did okay against the Ravens, and I think he did pretty good against the Eagles. So I got to give him a lot of credit, and I like how he played. So we should see some of that. I haven't seen a lot out of Neville Hewitt so far. And Mike Hull, of course, has been very good. In my opinion, they've switched him in and off. So we should see more about that. And then, of course, the signing of Ray Maluga. And then the other good is Jakeem Grant. Now, I think that Jakeem Grant has played significantly bad in the preseason. He hasn't done good on kick returns or punt returns, bobbling things, hasn't been running his routes well. He did have a very good game in the first game. Him and Dowdy seem to have some sort of connection, because then Dowdy goes on and hits him for a large gain. I believe it was a 72-yard touchdown, something along those lines. So I believe it was just on a quick slant, bounce off of a tackle, and then Jakeem Grant, as you guys know, he's just fast as all hell, and he was gone. So that was nice, and they almost connected on another bomb that Jakeem Grant bobbled. But that segments into Brandon Dowdy. Now, progressively, I think Brandon Dowdy has gotten a little bit better. I do think that he won the job over David Fales. I think Dowdy will end up on the practice squad. I don't think there is room for 3 QBs. But I do think that he proves himself a little bit, and I'm actually very proud of what I saw from Brandon Dowdy. I'm a really big Brandon Dowdy supporter. I think that he has the ability in him. He just has to be able to lock in sometimes. So I'm hoping we can see him lock in a lot more often. But him and Jakeem Grant seem to have some sort of connection. I really like the same with DeMaurier Stringfellow, who we didn't see a lot of against the Eagles, so we should see something about that. But then that goes back into QB talk, into Jay Cutler. Now, Jay Cutler, I think, played very well. I think he was 5 for, or maybe something for that along. I think it was like 101 yards, 105 yards, and a touchdown. He played significantly well. It should have been 2 touchdowns. I believe that one pass to Devontae Parker was just outstanding. And I'm pretty sure it was, let me get the exact stats for you guys really quick. I don't know if it's going to show the preseason stats, but did look very good. So, oh, that's the other day. That's, okay, so he did connect with him, and he threw a touchdown pass to Julius Thomas, but he played very well. I really liked how he played, and I'm glad that he and Devontae Parker have this connection. It makes me very happy. I'm sure it makes a lot of you Dolphins fans very happy. And then that was the other guy. Like I said, I had a lot of good. Even though it was a loss, I have a lot of good there. Devontae Parker just continuing to show out, and looks like he's going to have a slamming year, so I'm happy about that. And then the first team offensive line, with Mike Pouncey back, finally solidified. And there's that, I can't remember his name right now. I think it's Jesse Davis, has been a very big shining light for the Miami Dolphins, and I'm really happy to see that, as he's been playing very well. So that is a good thing, and we should see more out of him. So now, transitioning from the good to the bad. The bad is the second and third string defense. It seems as if, despite a couple shining moments here and there, The second and third string defense can't really do much, which is not the greatest thing, but at the end of the day, those third stringers might not end up on the team. They'll either be released or practice squad, and some of the second stringers will end up on the team. But those will be the better out of the ones that haven't been able to perform. But they were just pretty bad. I don't like that they weren't good. It's not the greatest thing in the world. But, I mean, at the end of the day, what are you going to do about it? We just have to continue to see how they can improve. But those guys are going to have to show out Thursday and prove that they deserve that spot. And then the ugly. The ugly was the score of the game. For me, I think the 38-10 was just not the greatest, even for a preseason game. I think that the Dolphins don't want to end up in shootouts. I think it's not going to be the greatest for them to end up in shootouts. So we should see about that. But that's the score of the game. And then the broadcasters. Man, I love the Miami Dolphins, but God, the broadcasters that we have doing the preseason games just don't know what they're talking about besides Bob Greasy sometimes, but it seems like all of them are just lost. And that, to me, is a very big turnoff as a fan to watch the game, because you would like to see people who are consistently consistently talking about the right thing, to put it very bluntly. And it sucks that we have to continuously deal with them. Now, it's not going to be that way once we get into the regular season, so that's good. But then it just goes back into just being complete mush. It's not like the Miami Heat, where the Miami Heat have two great broadcasters doing every single game for the Miami Heat. So it is different. So we should see hopefully a little more, but I'm excited that the next preseason game is the last, because I don't know if I can watch. I mean, I watch the games with no sound. Like, I put on music and I watch the games. Like, that's how bad it is. It just annoys the living hell out of me. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but it just, I can't stand it. But let me know what you guys think about my good, the bad, and the ugly. I will have a couple videos coming out as well. Once again, I'd like to say sorry for my absence, but I feel like I deserved it. As well as the fact that, just to bring in a little something, like I said, I do long distance, and today was my last day being able to be with my girlfriend before she goes back to college. So, you know, wanted to spend as much time with her this past week as I was able to. So thank you guys a lot for not giving me a ton of shit about not posting for those couple of days. I think it was 3 days that I didn't post. So I'd like to thank you guys for that. It means a lot to me. But yeah, man, we're back to the grind, back to doing everything. Like I said, got the Rode microphone, the XLR cable and mic are back there. The audio mixer should be coming soon, so you will never see this mic again. You'll be seeing a different one. But let me know if the audio quality is actually a little improved with it being a little higher up, and what do you guys think about the scenery? I know I need to shave. I need to get a haircut. But let me know what you guys think. This back is going to be changed. I got a whiteboard so that I can start to come up with some ideas and do different things. So I have everything on that, where I have, okay, this is the date that I want this video to go out, this, and that. So trying to continue. And once again, thank you guys for 500 subscribers. I think right now we're at 519. Yes, we are. We're at 519. So thank you guys. We're growing faster and faster each day, and it means a lot to me. So back on the grind, back to daily uploading. Thank you guys so much. You should see a couple more videos of me in this shirt. And then I'll probably continue to record, just put on a different shirt or something like that. But thank you guys so much. I hope you guys did very much enjoy. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Peace!